routes will be of better quality and consistency. We're working on definitely the consistency. So we've got a progression of routes from the most beginner type route all the way up to a very advanced route that will keep the best of climbers entertained for the entire season.
For new people to come in, I think they'll find some really good stepping stones, and that's one thing we're going to try to focus on. We're trying to fill in the gap. It seems like sometimes when you go to a climbing wall, you'll see a 5.9, and then you look around for the 5.9 plus or the 5.10A, and you can't find it. So we're going to try to provide those stepping stones so that it's really obvious in here where you can advance quickly and get into the harder ranges.
Setting up the new rules and having certain people you have to go through to set routes is hopefully going to make better routes and more consistent routes that are going to be more challenging and not as much, more power moves or just reachy moves, more technical and something that you have to think at.
In general, I think they're going to be just kind of built on the quality of routes we've always had in here. Other than that, I think they're going to be more sequential and challenging technical. And we're not going to just focus on one thing on the routes. We're going to try to focus on lots of things like building strength and building route finding abilities. So we're going to have some routes that are in the easy range. They're going to promote good climbing skills like technical skills, route finding skills, thinking about where your hands are going to be before you move into it. So instead of just focusing on one type of thing like strength building or focusing on just a route that goes up a certain area, we're going to try to focus on building specific or different actually kinds of climbing skills.
Just keeps it fresh. It gives the climber a reason to come back and check the gym out. There will be new challenges every time they visit their gym.
We're cataloging a lot of the routes. We're trying to get a good sense of what's in here currently. One of the things that we identified in the past that we were doing that wasn't really optimal was just building routes on top of each other over and over and over again, and it just got hard to distinguish what was what route and what was what rating.
The advantage is that those particular people will be trained in setting for both quality and safety. So again, we can have a very consistent base of routes that are both mentally and physically challenging and also safe for our patrons.
Just making sure nobody gets hurt and they can read everything and have a good time.